Well, as a new parent, it can be really exciting to watch your kids hit milestones, but they all hit those milestones at different times. Pediatric speech language pathologist Chanel Blaylock joins us now this morning to talk about how you can unlock your children's speaking superpower. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So first question is, can you tell us exactly what a speech pathologist does?
Yes, absolutely. So what we do is we evaluate, we treat, and then we educate and empower families. Specifically with the evaluation, we discover what may be getting in the way, what communication barrier may be causing a child not to speak or be understood by others, or if they're not able to be or understand information too. So we look at that, I discover that, and then we create a treatment plan. And the treatment plan is goals and strategies and tools that we use to really nail down what it is that's getting in their way and supporting that and really leveraging those strengths that they already have. And then lastly, we educate the families. And so that's the thing that I really love doing throughout the whole process, is really being their friend, their coach, helping them emotionally as well as just with the discrete speech language skills that they need to help their child develop.
And I'm sure you work very closely with the kids and their parents. So at what age should a parent take their child to a speech pathologist? Or is there anything they should be looking out for to see if they need to take them to you?
Absolutely. First, I would like to say that parents are the child's first teacher, and they're the expert of their child. So most of the time, parents know deep down that there may be some questions or some concerns. I don't have children yet. I'm just the expert of communication, but I really challenge parents to be curious all the time, asking questions and just seeing what it is that they can do to help their children. And then if they have questions or concerns or they're unsure, I challenge them to reach out to a speech language pathologist or their pediatrician, and they can do a screen and look to see, yes, your children are meeting these developmental milestones. If not, we can look further and do the evaluation. So it's really not a good time. It's just kind of like if you feel deep down like I need to see if my child is meeting their milestones, and just reach out to someone.
You just notice things. And you don't just work with parents, you work with caregivers as well?
Absolutely, yes. So with my time working as a speech language pathologist, a lot of my families that I work with have caregivers, grandparents or nannies, extended family members who help take care and nurture their children while they're at work. And so one thing that I find is that these caregivers are the most nurturing, loving, responsive, attentive people, but they have one little piece, which is they're missing, is that communication. They don't really know how to facilitate communication and learning the best way. And so I created a plan called Play and Grow, and that's a group coaching program and a one-on-one program. And I go into the home and I help coach the caregiver on how to facilitate language so the child is ready for kindergarten.
Which is amazing. What's the most rewarding part of your job, you'd say?
Seeing the transformation, seeing their children like light up and smile when they reach goals, and just seeing their smile like, I did this. It's a really great feeling.
And final question, how can people find you?
Absolutely. On Instagram, on my website at www.thespeechboutique.com, or they can give me a call.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us all of this wonderful information.
Thank you for having me.